Hey, Mom. So, we'll call this part three of the canning of the ham. So I'm going to show you that first, and then I'll show you what I'm up to today. So let me turn you around. Okay. Look at that. So, what I ended up getting out of all of that is 3 full cans of ham in ham broth that I made, 3 full cans of ham broth by itself, and 1 can that was whatever ham was left over, and the broth, and that can go in anything that I'm gonna make. So essentially, this was not it. But I could only do 7 quarts in one process. And then so what I did was, shoot, where is it? I almost called them turkeys. Excuse the chickens. I roast a couple at a time. Anyways, that's an 8 cup measuring bowl right there, and it is filled basically, well, a little bit above the 8 cup mark. That didn't close right. So essentially we have 8 cups more of the ham broth. Now it hasn't been through the processing, the steaming process, or the pressure canning processing. So it's not as deep, and rich in color as the ones here on the counter. Let's look at it through in that part. Wait, let's just look at it. Like, how was that? How? Well, when I first... Okay, anyway, so, it's pretty. I strained it several times, so whatever's left inside is, the bits and pieces that you typically find in, so that's the one. Let me show you. Anyways, the bits and pieces that you usually find in broth. Look at that. Doggy. So I pressure canned that for 90 minutes at 10 pounds. And I let it rest, come down to 0 pressure before I took the bobber off, and then let that rest for 10 minutes, and then took the lid off and let that rest for 10 minutes, and then pulled the jars out to rest overnight. And where am I supposed to put all this? Well, that leads me to the next thing. Dun, dun, dun. I have a box here. That's a garbage bag. I'm loading it up. I've already moved the printer to my room. I've cleared out almost all of the cubbies. I've got these 2 left to do. And then I've got to decide what goes and what's due. Some of that stuff is Christmas stuff. And actually most of that stuff stays, but it's not going to stay there because this desk has got to get out of the way, because my pantry will be here tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. It wasn't supposed to be here until the 2nd of January. I'm trying to fix my necklace. Ow. Oh, my hair was stuck in that. Ah. Anyways, it wasn't supposed to be here until January 2nd. But I got a notification saying it would be here tomorrow. I kind of have a feeling that I don't know if it's going to be here tomorrow. It's been a long time since I've ordered from Wayfair. You know, so like Walmart, you can forget about it. If they say it's going to be here on a date, that just means the day it's going to be shipped. You cannot trust I cannot trust Walmart because they have burned me so many times on their crappy lying ass delivery dates. Ooh, grr. Those fools, man. Grr. Anyways. I'm pretty sure Wayfair was pretty good. I used to order from them quite a lot. In fact, when I downloaded the app and logged in using my phone number, it brought up, you know, my order history. And I just didn't realize how much I had actually purchased from Wayfair. So, oh yeah, I was, you know, they were, yeah. And I'm not unhappy with anything I bought from them. I'm really not. I wish I would have gotten a different style of bed. I got the sleigh bed because it's always been something I thought I wanted. But the more I live with it, it's fine. You know, yay, I got the sleigh bed, but you know, it's not like the old antique, beautiful, just embellished, thick, beautiful wood sleigh beds, which is the one I romanticized, right? So, but Bella's bed, it's simple, it's sleek, and I wish I would have gone with that style, you know? I really do. So, you know, we'll see. Regardless, I guess all that to say, there's other than me wanting a different style bed, which has nothing to do with being happy with the bed as far as the purchase. You know, I've been happy with every single thing. In fact, my dishwasher, my portable dishwasher that I bought when I moved in here because they didn't have a dishwasher here, and I can't really wash dishes to the point where I know I've gotten everything because of, you know, the arthritis in my hands. And so, I bought it from Wayfair. Yeah. And I remember my aunt's granddaughter was here from Illinois, and she and I were sitting here in the living room, and I had the door open because it was a nice day. And UPS pulled up, and I saw this big ass box just go end over end out of the door, and that dude just flipped my dishwasher end over end. And while he may not have broke anything, any water that was inside the plumbing or pipe or what have you, due to, you know, testing I'm sure they do before it goes off the assembly line, right? Went into the body, the cavity of the dishwasher, and my entire use and care manual was just absolutely garbage because I didn't realize that was going to happen. So it was a while before that actually got brought into the house because I had to get a new faucet so that I can get a there's a special little thing that has to go into your faucet, and the faucet that was in this house when we moved in, I loved it. I love it. It's in the garage so we can replace it when we move out. But it didn't work with the little screw, the adapter, basically for the water hookup for the dishwasher. Anyways, so I had to buy a new faucet, and get all that ready. And once we brought it in and I pulled out the use and care book, I couldn't open it because it was all stuck together. It had gotten soaked and then dried together, and it was basically just a block. And there was no coming back from it. So thanks, UPS. You guys really hired a good one on that day. Anyways. So I don't even know why I went on that rant. Oh, I was talking about Wayfair. So that's where I'm getting my my pantry from. I'm a little bummed because the pantry that I wanted was sold out. And then the secondary pantry that I wanted is also sold out. And so I ordered this third choice pantry, which, they say everything happens for a reason, Well, sometimes that reason's because you just didn't buy it quick enough, So, but there is one that's coming in today that I purchased. And, I mean, not today, I'm sorry. According to the thing, it's coming in tomorrow instead of the 2nd. And it is similar to the one I wanted, but not really. Not really. The one I wanted was wider. It had that extra half door. Remember I sent you that picture? So this one is definitely not as big as that one. And instead of having a drawer or 2 drawers, either 1 or 1.5 drawers, depending on the style. My first choice was 1.5 drawers. The one in the second choice only had 1 drawer, and this one has no drawers. but the the bottom shelf doors, when you you open the cabinet doors, and instead of having just simple shelves, I want to say at least 2 of those shelves are sliders, and they have like an end cap, like you can put stuff in there and you don't have to worry about it like rolling. It's almost like a drawer, but it's a sliding drawer. And then it might be 3, but I think it's just 2.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
good. How you doing?
Good, good. I'm Donovan.
Hold on just 1 minute. I shouldn't have answered that door, but I thought it was my friend Mitch. I don't know, this guy has come by before. He's with AT&T, and he's a really super nice guy. If I was paying the bill, and if it was up to me, I would immediately switch over, because as far as I'm concerned, Xfinity has absolutely sucked butt, and we have nothing but problems with our internet. Everything is internet based these days, and so with 3 people with working smartphones and tablets and laptops and TVs, I mean, the amount of glitches that we have makes it almost impossible for us to enjoy, let's say, Thursday Night Football on Prime, or let's say, any NBC football that might be on Peacock only, not to mention the fact that I watch Xfinity through the app on my TV. I don't have a box in my room. And I cannot tell you the amount of times on live TV where all of a sudden it's like, oh, we can't, we're having problems, and it's just constantly trying to recycle back to what I'm watching. It's like sometimes it happens, and most times it resumes. I don't know what I missed. It's just big crap, It's crap. So in any event, I wouldn't mind changing to AT&T, to be honest with you. But that's Brett's call, because he's the one that pays bill. So, and the last time the guy came by, I told him, we'll come back at such and such time to talk to Brett. He's the one that pays bill. And when he came back, Brett was pretty rude to him. So I don't know if he just doesn't remember being here, or he's just going to keep on trying. Bless his heart. I hate being in the middle of it, because now he's going to come back and I'm like, sitting here. I don't want to answer. I'm going to be in my... No, I'll be in my room. So I won't hear him. In fact, I'm going there now. So anyways, so all of that, I don't even know what we were talking about before. I know it was about, that. So I'm actually working on, like I said, I'm getting all this stuff out of here, and I'm going to decide. Whoa, I thought I was showing you. I forgot to flip it around. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be working on getting all this stuff out of here. And, I'm just hoping to at least have everything divided between keep and garbage, and in holding boxes or in trash bags as appropriate. I need to move all of the canning stuff. Oh yes, we started about where this is going to go. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff that's canned here, as well as empty canning jars and canning supplies, and an old ass trick-or-treating container that, the girls haven't used a container like that in some time. Plus, there's all kinds of crap in it that I need. There's just so much. So, I got my work cut out for me here. I am going to do this in increments. Just a little bit at a time. And then when the... oh, that was the wind. I thought one of the cats was trying to come in. Anyways, yeah, so when it gets here, I think it's coming in a flat box, because I did not pay the fees to have it built. I don't think I've ever needed anything built. Everything like my dressers and stuff that came from them came built, of course, the dishwasher. But actually the beds, my headboard and footboard came, built. And Bella's, for the most part, came in built. But you still had to put things together, But I'm just looking outside. We're expecting some rain tomorrow, but it looks like it might come in today. In my greenhouse. George is probably inside there, curled up. Yeah, my boy. He's the weirdest little weirdo. I have this extra blanket here that, keeps me warm, plus brings me joy, because it's a Chargers blanket. Anyways, George will not come on my lap if this is on my lap. In fact, he will climb up the pillow and then climb down me to sit wherever is just before the blanket starts. whether that be right on my shoulder, whether that be on my chest. You know, it's just like, he's crazy. He's crazy. I mean, both cats would rather just be on the comforter, but, yeah, he avoids that like it's going to bite him. And I find that very interesting because it's so soft. So, anyways. All right, Mom, I'm going to give you a little tour right now. Oops, I almost smashed my incense burner. Yikes. A little tour of what we can see of the... Oh, hi, Georgie. What you doing, baby? Is that my baby? Hi, love. You coming in? Hi. Come on. You coming in? Come around. Let's go let him in. Speak of the devil. All right. Anyways, so actually, all this to say, there's the ham, Mom. Let's see how long it takes this boy to come around. Where is that baby? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Georgie! He might not want to come in. He likes being out there. He's such a little weirdo. No, he's not a weirdo. He's an outside cat, you know. He was born outside. He's lived outside, but he's spending more and more time in here. Anyways, I don't think he's coming. So yeah, that's it. So as soon as the flat box gets here, I am going to hopefully have this to a point where I can break down the hutch. We've had this since the kids were, let me think about this. What school did Junior go to? Harvey Green? I think Junior went to Harvey Green. And that would have been... I still would have been working for TDSI, I think. Oh, that goes way back, huh? Anyways, that sucker's old. It's been through hell. It's all holding on by a wing and a prayer. So, it'll be good to get rid of this and bring something brighter. The pantry's white. And, you know, get all this clutter out of here. And whatnot. I cannot wait to get this done and get all of the food and supplies put away, gain some room in my kitchen because some things in my kitchen are also going in the pantry. And then the next chore is to find a bookcase that will accommodate both what's on the bookcase and in the hutch. I've seen quite a few pieces in Wayfair, and unfortunately the one I wanted has sold out, and the other one has sold out, and I'm not in a hurry to get that. I just purchased the pantry. I can't really turn around and purchase, you know, this setup, but Brett and I talked about it, and we're going to go with the brown instead of the white. The white's good for the kitchen, but I kind of want the lighter, you know, more natural wood. And they have the one I want in that color. But he does not want that color. So, whatever. So anyways, that's neither here nor there. He doesn't want that color. That's fine. We will wait until I find what I'm looking for. Everything in brown is sold out. And it's not just about being brown. I need it to be the one that I want. You know what I mean? Because this is going to be replacing two, essentially three, because the pantry is not replacing the desk. Excuse me. However, the unit that I wanted to purchase, but chose to buy the pantry first, was a 4-unit long unit, and it had two enclosed glass doors, and then shelving units, and then cabinetry underneath, and drawers, and I mean it was just everything I could ask for to accommodate everything from these 3 units. And then here, Mom, you know that I keep my baking stuff in this hutch. I don't want to get rid of Mom's hutch. Whoa. But I really need something else. So we may I don't know what we're going to do with this, but it's just not going to be in the living room. That's it. Just not in the living room. We're getting rid of that. Dan gave me that when we were in our 20s, 40-something years ago. That thing's barely hanging on. So, we have some old pieces. This was my grandmother's piece. And both my second ex-husband and my current partner destroyed the doors because they knew that would hurt me the most. I was back when we were doing dumb shit, But they were right. That hurt me to my core. Because the only reason I had it was because Grandma had passed away. So, anyways. So yeah, that's the plan, to remove these 2 and the desk out of here. And this probably won't happen until sometime in February. Maybe even later, because, we're talking, I've got to get compost, and I got to get some seeds, and there's things that have to happen here real soon. So it may actually have to wait until more like summer, which is fine. That's totally fine. Going to focus on that. And because essentially this is the more pressing thing right now. The pantry will be here tomorrow. I will need to gather my tools, and this is going to be a process. It's not going to be put together in one day. But well, maybe it will be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well the instructions are written. So in any event, all right, that's it. I'm gonna whoop. Let me flip it around. All right, well, I'm gonna get back at it. I just wanted to show you the ham, and let you know that the pantry will be here tomorrow, and fingers crossed it will be at least everything we need. Yeah. Anyways, it's done. It's too late. Even if they get in stock with the ones that I really wanted, it's too late. So I'm going to enjoy this new pantry. I'm going to enjoy the ease of the sliding shelves, and I'm going to really lean into, storing my jars of food for my family. And, I can always add to that pantry. You know, these units are very much like, you know, you can make it look like a cabinet setup. It is a cabinet setup. You can add two together and elongate it and create more space in what would look like a kitchen pantry cabinet setup, right? But they're movable. They're standalones. And so, you know, it's really about what you need, you know, and the space that you have. And so right now I just need the one, and then I need the other one, and then I need all of them. No, just joking. I'm just joking. But I have found that I'm a little, boy, I'm really, really into this canning thing, especially the jams. Let me tell you, my hands are really sore right now. So, all right, I'm going to end this because I feel like I'm babbling on. I hope you have a wonderful day. We've got something rolling in right now, and so you probably got something rolling in over there. All right, I love you. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Hope I do. All right, bye.